Here we go again, baby. What are we working on today, Insomnia? Yeah, you read that right. Sticky. I happen to be tired and find the word sticky really funny, so let's do something with that. Oh, and my name's Solar, aka the Sun that Wanders. Let me walk you through the plan. So, you know that classic game, The Floor is Lava, where you can't touch the floor? Well, what if we made it freaky? You see, The Floor is Lava has definitely been done before, so I did a bit of thinking. Let's cover the lava with glue. It still keeps the floor deadly, just not from lava. Here, let me show you. Isn't that just lovely? Yeah, so that was my idea. Also, I've only got 3 days to do it. Why, you might ask? That's because I enjoy suffering. Buddy. Yeah. Polygon! Yeah, baby! We win these! You dinky little collision. Layer. And a script! Yeah! Go to the next. Yeah! Who would have thought that coding would bring me all the way back to Hooke's law from science? I'm bloody fuming. I hate Hooke's law. Okay, that's enough of that. Yeah, that's not right. Definitely not. Getting there. If we just fiddle around with this a bit, do a little bit of tinkering with that. We got there in the end. Woohoo! It's my favourite part, asset making! Except I lied, I'd already made all the assets by this point. I don't know where the recordings went. Here I go doing something I don't normally do, being smart. I put all of these objects into a tile map so I could use them with physics already put on, so I don't have to do the whole place everything everywhere one by one. This part takes a while. This part's pretty simple. I mess with the jump height, I redo some of the textures, add the rest of the collision, and we're all good. I like to make a little test scene before I actually begin making the levels so I can test that everything works. So I built a little jungle gym. Look at me go, I'm having a wonderful time. I hope you like goop because there's going to be a lot of it. Here I am making the rippling glue animation that'll cover most of the floor. Hey look, there I go, putting it all over the floor. I'd never lie to you. More goop! Yay! How did it go so wrong? Never mind, fixed it. Starting off day 2, I wanted to make something deadly, so obviously, open the floodgates, glue tsunami.
Huh?
I also added the glue wall into a group called Ungrappleable, which means you can't grab onto it, I'm sorry. Never mind, there's no time to be sorry, I made a UI, look it's down there. Mark my words, it won't stay looking like that, but it's good enough for now. Okay, time to give our player character some skin. I made this as a prototype, but I ended up really liking it, so it kind of stuck till the end of the project. They look so happy to be here! I honestly didn't realise the UI actually changed here until editing. It doesn't stay like that. Again, mark my words again. Anyway, I hope you like tokens, because we're making a grapple token that will recharge your grapple charges. Very nice. Of course, I had to animate the token. This took me 2 tries. The first time I did it, the pixels all merged together and it looked really gritty. I ended up just doing something sneaky and mirroring the image and only shrinking it a little bit in the middle where you can't really see the token face. Allow me to demonstrate its use. Oh no, I'm out of grapple charge! Oh, never mind. So, the glue tsunami isn't dangerous yet. This is what I plan to have the glue tsunami do to you. Do not ask me how many attempts it took to draw this. The first 2 attempts did not go well. The footage has been wiped off the face of the earth. Here it is in action in the actual sprite. And here it is in game. Why is it down there in the corner? That's not supposed to happen. Ah! It's all ruined. Nothing's ever gonna work.
Anguish and despair nation, how we feeling?
Thank God I didn't overreact. I fixed it. The grapple is kind of hard to gauge, so I figured I'd make a crosshair for it. It's a little hard to see in the moment, but you get used to it. Look at that, we're halfway through the video and I'm just starting on level 1. This is a great sign. Enjoy this little montage of me making it. Of course, we've got to test it's actually possible, so I'll do that now. This is a really bad example of me playing the level, but I'm also new to this game, so don't judge me too harshly. Whoa, okay, we're most of the way through level 2 now. How did that happen? I don't know, there's no footage. Just enjoy the rest of the level making, I suppose. I also gave this one a go through. I did significantly better than the last level. The layout of this level actually changes in the final build, so no spoilers, I guess. You didn't see that. Anyway, what's better than glue tsunamis? Homing missiles! That's what we're making now. It took an embarrassingly long time to be able to code the missile to fly towards you. I don't know why my brain just exploded at that part. Let's let's have a look at the timer. I don't want to look at the timer anymore. So, here we go for level 3. This one I wanted you to go forwards a bit and have to loop back around a missile so you can make it to the exit at the other side of the stage. This is the intended route. If you stick around till the end of the video, you'll see the way that I came up to completely bypass most of this level, because my code is held together by duct tape. I fancied a change in scenery, and what goes better with homing missiles than a laboratory? So that's the assets I'm making now. If that's my sentiment, perhaps I shouldn't be let into a laboratory. Then we've got the simple stuff like stools and cabinets to replace our chairs and tables. And then we just create the tile set again, same old, same old. I quickly whipped up a base for level 4, and then we just got to fill it with all our objects we made. Oh, and a couple missiles too, just for good measure. And here's my test run of it. I've got to say, this is probably my best gameplay so far. This part is pretty difficult, but we're on level 4 now. Level 5 jump scare, it's already made. How did that happen? No one knows. I wanted level 5 to have no hazards, and it purely be based on how well you've mastered the grappling hook. Also, I made a ladder-specific door, because I forgot to do that earlier. Okay, God, slow down, Solar. What are we working on now? I know what we're working on. We're working on the menu screens and the win screen. I don't know why I tend to do these really late into the project, but I just kind of do. I'm more interested in just getting right in doing the actual gameplay. So the win screen is stylized like a lab report, and obviously you've escaped. Well done, so they put it in their notes. This part also let me add lore, a little bit of lore to the game, which I wanted to do with my previous project but didn't have time for, so I'm really happy about that. Don't be shy, you could totally survive this in real life. The ending screen looked a little dull and blank, so I thought I'd make a little wobbly glue thing. Yeah. Wow, that is certainly something. Also, this lab report didn't actually say you win anywhere on it, so I thought I'd just chuck it in at the bottom. And onto the start screen. I took this caution sign from an actual lab. I hope they don't need it. Ooh, we've got buttons. What buttons do we have? Play, play and play. Perfect. You aren't getting out of this. Oh, never mind, we've got quit and cheats. What, cheats? This is cheats. You can toggle infinite grapples and not getting stuck to the floor. Very good. I hope you marked my words. I'm changing the UI again. This time you don't have to mark anything. This is how the UI stays. Beautiful. We've got the mandatory faffing about with the code before we finish. Now let me show you the whole game, but I'm going to be playing through it with cheats because I made it and that's fun. I should really get some popcorn for these. Sorry to interrupt your peaceful montage, but this is the part where I completely cheese half the level, if you remember back to when I was talking about level 3. My code is jank, so is everyone's. When you jump off your grapple, the jump velocity gets added to your current velocity, so you can essentially double jump by grappling the floor or another object, and that's how I got over the missile. Anyway, I'll shut up now. Damn, I'm just a pro gamer. So that's that. That was brilliant. I really enjoyed this project. I got to attempt a lot of things I've never really done before, like tile maps and a grappling hook. I think I'd want to work on putting more animation to make the world feel alive, and maybe touching up that glue tsunami. In the end, I'm well chuffed with this. Drop your game ideas in the comments, I take all requests. You can always fund my silly hijinks by donating to the projects on itch.io at the Sun That Wanders. No pressure. I've been Solar, and I hope to see you in the next stupid idea. Pip pip cheerio.